Hello and welcome again to this edition of Phi TV. I'm your host, Brad Swanson. We are coming to you from inside the Florida Capitol during the committee weeks leading up to the 2022 legislative session. We are once again joined by Representative Gottlieb, who's working on some amazing issues. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me, Brad. How are you?
Great. We got a lot going on. We got people in the Capitol, kind of a different day, right?
Yeah.
All right. So talk to us. You're working on a homestead exemption bill that kind of changes some thresholds. Tell us what it does. Who are you helping?
Okay. I think I'm helping everybody in Florida. The bill was brought to me by Marty Kerr, who's a former state representative, property appraiser in Broward County. And really what it is we have an antiquated amount right now. If you lose your loved one or you're disabled or you're a veteran, you get $500 off your tax bill. And that's a significant amount, but it really equates to a $10 tax savings. So all I want to do is try to raise that amount of money from $500 to $5,000. That'll equate to $100 off your tax bill. Still not a tremendous amount of money, but it's enough of a savings where it really gives somebody a little bit of a cushion on a year-to-year basis.
Yeah, I mean, you're really taking care of that loved one or that major life transition that somebody went through and giving them reasonable relief that makes a difference.
Correct, and also, if they lost that income for that individual, that $100 of savings could really go a long way.
Wow, what a great one. So bills are starting to move. I know you're pushing hard, and we're going to ask you to come back on and talk about that one. What else are you working on?
So I've got a couple other bills in the hopper, but another one that's likely to move is House Bill 265. House Bill 265, most people don't think of bankruptcy as a state law, but in Florida, if you're going through a federal bankruptcy, you can lose your car right now if your car's valued at $1,000 or more. That's also an antiquated amount of money. Most cars are valued at $1,000 or more, so I'd like to bump that up to $5,000 and help that person who's already struggling financially be able to get to and from work, keep their car, and get back on their feet.
Yeah, I mean, two very common sense approaches that help the breadth of Floridians that are either in tough times or going through a tough circumstance. All right, well, those are two. We know that bills, you say one might move, but here's how we know bills work. They move because you're pushing them. As you push these bills and as they make progress, you'll come back on the program and tell us about it?
Yeah, I would love nothing more than to come back and tell you they've been through committee and they've passed unanimously and we're waiting to see them on the House floor.
A lot of tough work between now and then, but we know you're up to it and we look forward to hearing more about it.
100%. Thanks again.
All right, thanks. All right, so before we go, we ask everybody the same question. When you're not fighting for your constituents or working on these bills that make Florida better, what do you watch? What do you like to stream to take your mind off the world? Yellowstone, sports, what do you like to watch?
So lately I've gotten into really just watching documentaries. Apple Plus. Yep. I just finished one on 9/11 last night, which was really a tremendous documentary. Really enjoyed watching that. And before that, I watched one on elephants.
I love it. Well, the internet and television industry is going to be there to bring those to you. And thanks for sharing that with our viewers.
Thank you.
That's all the time we have for this episode of Phi TV. For more great interviews like this one, make sure you hit us up on our social media feeds. And for now, thanks for tuning in.